blah blah blah. Well, hello and welcome. Today we are going to kill Mephistroth in one shot. He will die the very first time we go out there. It is decided. Yeah. We'll see. Test 1, 2. Okay. Bah. Double check. I got everything in order. And I'm in the right spec. One point away from Envenom, but you would lose Adrenaline Rush? Would I lose Adrenaline? Yeah, you would lose Adrenaline Rush. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $31. I can see why people drop these 4 points to go deeper here. So you could put 2 points in Voil. Yeah. I just feel like the backstab damage is so good during the Adrenaline Rush. Kissef with the 5 gifted memberships. My god, man. Give me so many memberships here. Sicarius, Alex, Daniel Phillips, Prika, and Nick. Be sure to thank Kissef when you get the chance. If you get the chance, if you even know. You now have access to the members-only videos. Congratulations. If you like weird videos about me walking around Thailand, which I haven't done in a long time, I really should do another one. Problem is I don't go outside very often. Alright, I'm at Group 2. Group 2 goes for Shard 2, which is just to the left. If you're facing the same way I am right now, to the left of Mephistroth. Need walking here through. Hey, I'm walking here. I just delivered some voiceover for a creator who's doing something cool. So I'll reveal that when they release it. So that'll be fun. I did the voice of Medivh again. Hopefully I got it right the first time, but I'm still waiting to hear if there's any feedback or I need to edit it down, because some of the timing on it was very short for the lines that I was doing. So we'll have to see. Hopefully it works out in one take. Makes it easier for me. Also, if you are interested in having me voice a character or something or narrate, let me know. I'm always happy to do that for creators for free. And then if you make a bunch of money, remember me and, you know, maybe kick something back then. Where am I going to save this? I don't have a folder for creator content. I need to make a new one. I'll throw it in Turtle WoW for now. Some people did say they were going to be late, so we're not starting on the hour like I thought. Let's see how many we're down. 25, 30, 35, 36, there's 7. Our main tank is late, that's why. All right. So concerning Bag Shui, I found it too frustrating. I couldn't deal with it anymore. It also was crashing my character Keepus, probably because Keepus has all 36 slot bags and was a storage unit for like a lot of shit. So Keepus became unplayable, and I just decided that I was not enjoying Bag Shui. I'm used to knowing exactly where things are. Yes, I sometimes lose things, especially because Outfitter kind of tosses things around, but I still prefer this. I still prefer this to Bag Shui's organizational properties. I appreciate the organizational properties. It's just not for me. So... no Bag Shui for me. I can't do it. I can't deal with it. I need the hard mode. I need bag hard mode to feel like I'm alive. All right, they're taking their sweet time, so I'm gonna get a soda. Zero calorie. They're deciding whether or not to flask right now. The decision seems to be that we are flasking. Hey, Titanium. Is your weekend ruined? Is it because of the robbery? That would be tough, yeah. It's gonna be weeks before the police come back at you with any information. I'd say the one consolation is that typically if a house gets hit for if a house gets robbed, the robbers never come back to that same house. I don't know if that's any consolation. It's probably not. And your dog passed? Sometimes the universe conspires against us. And it would seem that this has been your weekend. What the fuck is going on? Alright, I am gonna do things then. 120 seconds. Where's my flask of the Titans? I'm gonna save the last ones till the last 30 seconds, I would say. I've got the demon slaying over here. I've got the fire protection here. And I'm gonna do oil of immolation in terms of... I'm gonna stick with Kiss of the Spider and Slayer's Crest because the shards are not demons. So I don't want to reduce my damage there. I'm gonna go with... I should go Dissolvent main hand, Corrosive 2 offhand, is what I should do. I think that's what I'll do. But I'm actually gonna go Deadly and Corrosive. And in terms of food, I'm actually going to go with my haste food. I farmed bananas today, so super exciting. And we're in the last 10 seconds, so I'm going to go with Juju Might and hope that that's enough to push us over the edge on this first one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I need to get a better view. We'll go Demon Slaying. I'm just gonna leave my Blade Flurry on. So my shard is now this upper left one. So somewhere between here and there. There it is. Could be a Shackles coming. I'm just leaving my Blade Flurry up, hoping it'll kill things. Fuck. Fuck. It doesn't matter. This is not a race. And we'll go wait for our shard. I kind of want to wait by the shard rather than chase down minions, simply because if I get caught over there when the shard spawns and then he shackles, there's no one on the shard, which is why it's kind of important to run out to your shard's location.
Beware.
My plan has long been in the making.
All right, now we're kind of effed. Waiting. Not great, but again, it's not a DPS race. I'm just sitting in the middle, kind of smashing the attack. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. And back on Methy. I tried to kick. Shit, can't move, can't move, can't move, can't move.
My plan has long been in the making.
Alright, that was a little bit rough. Shit. Okay. I think we covered. Can't move. Can't move. Refreshing Demon Slaying. Back on Methy. Shit.
Beware.
I died. Not sure what killed me. I think it was a shackle break. No, it's Carrion Swarm. Oh, he's dead.
My purpose is broad.
There it is.
Power is unmatched. Do not savor your victory, for we shall come again.
Forgotten Hide Pauldrons. Those look badass. I want the T-Mag there. Ephemeral pendants, so many SRs. Armor of Treachery and Heart of Mephistoroth. No, I actually went for the Thunderfall, hoping I could finally get a fucking Kara40 weapon, but no. Ooh. Yeah, but this one's a short one. We're done. Unless there's some quest loot. Sash of the Grand Betrayal. Dang. How many ephemeral pendant SRs are there? Oh yeah, SR, like tons of them. Brr. You wonder what the Grand Betrayal was? It was his brother. Oh. Well, that's it. I mean, maybe might be the shortest turtle stream I've done ever. I've already done all my dailies and everything, so there's nothing to do there. And yeah, it's late at night. It's 2 a.m. So maybe I'll just go to bed. So what did kill me there? It says Mephistoroth's Carrion Storm. Yeah, no idea. Have I done all the new zones yet? Baylor, Northwind, Grim Reaches? I have. I took Zenrai there and I ran through them all. And completed every quest I could get. That's why I have this duck. Yarr. But yeah, yet another week, no dagger. We got the only thing we've gotten from there, really, are pieces of alt gear that we can't really use for raiding. Especially now that agility is so important. What's it called? So Bands of the Surgebreaker, which I do have in my alt set for farming. And then leg wraps of meticulous planning. Alright. I'm gonna log Zenrai. And maybe I'll jump on Alosh and farm bears for a little bit. What changed to boost the value of agility? A new talent. And that talent gives you energy, faster energy regen based on your agility. It's deep in the combat tree, but basically every raid build requires it. Except for like a deep assassination build. Spend the rest of the stream cleaning those bags. Actually, I cleaned my bags yesterday, and that's what they look like. All right. Jumping out of the raid comms there. Don't need those. And yay! The mob we're after is here. Overlord Roar, whom we are now going to nuke. Can't see anything. Good lord. And he's dead. This is my holy spec on Alosh, which I just realized I haven't checked my buffs, and I'm missing this one, Enlighten, which I'm not even sure what it does on my own, on myself. I guess it burns me occasionally, and that gives me more damage. Encore stream, thank God. Just for a little bit. I gotta kill these bears anyways, because this is my enchanter. So you can see this green bar here. Maybe we'll go till I get to the next level of faction. But basically I'm trying to exhaust the deadwood bears until I get until they don't give any more faction, which is not gonna be after this level, but it will be in the near future. This is a slow and steady character as well, so you'll notice that I'm not getting a lot of XP for what I'm doing, but you know. If you're curious about what my talent spec is, it's literally just dumped everything into discipline, and then like a couple things in holy to get the crit. And each, when I hit 50, another point in crit, another point in crit, so. Not particularly exciting in terms of build. Not doing anything special here. It's just that discipline is now good. And your shield, discipline's the one that gives you the bonus to your shield, word of shielding. What is it? Power word shield. There we go. Magic resist potions. And this is where it drops. If you ever needed that, now you know. Let's see if I can pick up any other mobs. Got a rogue here that I'm competing with, but it doesn't matter too much. This one's annoying because he'll start casting heals, but I can interrupt his heal. Not that I really needed to. Prefer to stick with the warriors because they don't cast spells. It makes it easier to kill them. That was my camera blinking. With this particular build, you want to keep your flame on them. This increases the damage of your smite. Though in this case, I could have just wanded that one down to the end there. Discipline is goated. My hardcore night elf priest is leveling discipline shadow. Nice. I haven't done too much with shadow. And also I've got all these potions that I should be using, huh? Just to make this a little speedier. I'll throw some wizard oil on, I suppose. And I have all these enchanted waters that Zenrai sent from farming elementals. Should have tried to get rid of these, I'm not sure. It's not like I'm struggling on the mana. Sometimes the best offense is more offense. And we'll throw on a Greater Arcane Elixir and a Dream Shard. They are relatively cheap. Shadow is less good than in traditional Classic due to the volume plus holy damage items TWoW printed, but it's great while soloing. Yeah, I do have a holy... I had a holy damage item. I thought I had a hammer that did holy damage. There it is. Maybe I should be using that instead. What was I doing with dagger? I guess it was for the shadow damage? But actually this would make more sense since I'm predominantly using holy spells. Unfortunately, I just put spelled no wizard oil on them, so I'm gonna have to keep it. Dope. I didn't even think of that. Is this my healing armor? No, it's not. Yes, it is. This is my healing armor. Oh my god. What? Okay, now I'm confused. Oh well, whatever. Roar is back. He gives you 25 points as compared to the average 5 that you normally get. So this E spell here, Inner Focus, gives it a higher chance to crit and makes it free. And whenever a holy spell crits, it gives you a free smite. So that's why you're seeing me sometimes like double smite or smite and then immediately smite again. It is kind of disgusting. And by kind of disgusting, I mean very disgusting. It's absolutely broken. There it is. Boom, boom. Alosh with a 450 DPS. 400 DPS at level 49. That's not correct. That should be mathematically impossible. I am farming Timber Maul Wrap, yes. This is my enchanter, so I need to get the agility enchants for weapons. Might get one more smite on this. Nope. Did not happen. Usually I just wand them down if they've got double... If they're less than 1,000, they've got double... no, maybe less than 500, they've got the double dots on them. Drink an enchanted water. There it is. The only thing is I'm not sure how to deal with multiple instant spells being available in a row. It just seems too slow. I'm okay. If Thunderfall had dropped and I had won it, that would have been great, but, you know, whatever. If my dagger had dropped this week, I'd have been having a great time on the target dummies with Zenrai for the next hour and a half, trying to figure out the best build, but no such luck this week, maybe next week. It seems that, for whatever reason, whatever weapon I want just doesn't want to drop. Power Word Shield is kind of important. I should be precasting that before I even start. Go ahead and drink. I have the timing of this mostly down. You can kill about 7 bears before Roar respawns, but it really depends on how lucky I get with smites. Seems like you're not worried about the Blizzard versus Turtle Eagle battle? Not really. Boom. 800 crit. Alright. We'll go ahead and take this guy out. Even though I don't like fighting the casters, should be fine. I've still got the shield up, so I don't have to worry about that for a moment. And actually they're quite easy if you have the Chastise up, because it does stun them and breaks their ability to cast, so... well worth it. I'll drink a Morning Glory Dew. Not much of a battle when Turtle isn't showing up to court. I mean, that's the thing. Everything that the US court can do will be effectively in absentia. But there are people who are showing up to court, so there's that. It's not completely undefended. It's just that individuals are defending themselves rather than an entity known as Turtle WoW, defending itself. Roar should be up in a moment. If I got my timing right. I like to get him from this side. It's safer. Just in case the spawns are off or if someone killed something and I didn't notice. Let's put the Fear Ward on first. Then when he spawns, I'll do Power Word Shield, and then I'll do Inner Focus, and then I'll start with Holy Fire. So that did crit, so we get a free smite right there. So I'll show you in the combat log. He gives you 25 Timbermaw hold reputation. Everyone else gives you 5. Which is why I'm always surprised when he's not being contested, because he's actually 5 times as good if you're going for rep. See, that's the normal one, gives you 5. Oh, there's some competition out there. Hopefully they don't mess up my cycle, but they often do. Refresh. There are other farm spots in WS or Northern Felwood too? Yes, but I'm level 49. So if I go to the northern one, they're all level 50 plus. Whereas these are all right around my level. And I started here when I was like, I think 46. So it was actually quite tough for a while. But now they're exactly my level, which makes it easier. That's probably why it's less contested. Oh yeah, maybe. This gets heated over here too. Oh, that nice double smite. Gotta love that. I didn't even get off the you know what? I'm not even gonna cast it. My holy spells are cheaper than even the Shadow Word. Shadow Word's 274, Holy Fire is 180, smites are 148. So generally it behooves me to cast Holy over anything else. Free smite? Just wand down the rest. $85 damage. We're getting a little bit behind. I might have to drink another master water. Oops. Meh. Anyways, whatever Blizzard's gonna do, Blizzard's gonna do. I can't prevent it. But I will at some point make a video about it. And I'm just deciding when. When is good. Because I think it will be combined with my State of the Game Industry 2025. Because it's all kind of ties together. And it ties together with the Stop Killing Games movement as well. So it might be good to thematically tie them all in together at the same time. And I have a larger argument about intellectual property rights that I want to get into as well, but I need to research a little bit about intellectual property rights before I start talking too much mad shit there. When she drinks, I drink. Oh, crap. Alright, let's rebuff. Nope. Free smite. Nope. And he's dead. Easiest kill. Are you still in touch with any current Blizzard employees? I know they're all fairly silent under the MSNDAs. They don't talk to me. I have old friends there who are still there as far as I know. Nobody talks to me. I don't think they're allowed to talk to me. I think maybe I'm being paranoid, but I would imagine they've explicitly been told not to talk to me in particular, but maybe I'm not that special, so it could just be in my head. Free crit, free smite. Another free smite. Damn, lucky. Is he gonna die in the middle of somewhere I can't get? No. Okay, good. Great loot, that roar. Look at that, used almost none of my mana. Should be able to get 2 smites. Yeah. One more fire and then we'll wand him down. Anyways, it would be unwise for any Blizzard employee to talk to me because their communications are monitored. Any emails they send from company emails are monitored. And most of those people, believe it or not, that's the only email they use because Blizzard is kind of their life. Alright, I took too much damage there. I'll eat a pumpkin. Can you imagine just chomping down on a pumpkin? I've heard Blizzard does keep a list of people not to interact with, mostly streamers who keep talking shit about the game or are controversial. Daddy Kotick still watches? Yeah, he probably does. I can't speak to that. I know there's an industry blacklist that Activision had, and I know I was on it. Beyond that, I can't really say. But I can't imagine I'm popular there at this particular moment in time, so even talking to me could be reflected upon negatively, and it is a corporate American company. Ergo, your healthcare is on the line and they could kill you. You know, in Dune, the Harkonnens have a heart plug that they install on all the people in their society, so that if the Harkonnens don't have this heart plug, but every member of society has it. So if a Harkonnen just decides that you need to die, they can pull your heart plug and you just keel over. Which seems to me like quite a how is it that we've ended up living in every dystopian fiction novel about the future at the same time? I swear it's like a manual. Did I do something really bad that could get me blacklisted? No. I'm outspoken, and I talk negatively about corporations and how they behave. That's it. That's all it takes. I'm on good terms with Metzen. I mean, I thought we were cool, but he stopped talking to me after he went back to Blizzard, so I'm 99% sure I'm on some list and that even Metzen can't break that list. I mean, it basically says to me, like I was talking to him on Facebook and complimenting him on Lawbreakers, And then after he went back to Blizzard, like, just would not answer any. Like, okay. Because I did want to interview Metzen for the Warcraft 3 AMA. He was on the list. The other one was Sammy. Sammy has left, and I haven't talked to him again since he left, but right after he left, I sent him a message asking if he wanted to do the AMA. And he's like, no, man, I'm not doing any interviews at this time. And I'm like, it's not really an interview. It's more of a celebration of the work that you did while you were making Warcraft 3, but okay. I guess, if you want to view it that way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gotta stun that. Alright. Roar will spawn soon, so we'll run over here. And maybe sit down and drink some Wawa. You think playing and streaming and developing with Turtle WoW is enough to be barred from Blizzard's Kingdom? I mean, maybe, but I was barred long before that, so... I mean, go look at my past videos. I have not said anything complimentary about the corporate behaviors of Blizzard, Kotick, Activision, ever. So why would they speak to me? They're not going to win me over. I mean, fuck, they ghosted me after Reforged fell through, so... That really says everything, doesn't it? But it shows that even under Kotick, at least while Morheim was still there, not only were they willing to talk to me, but they gave me a contract to work on Warcraft 3 Reforged. So after Morheim left is when, or after Morheim decided to leave, is when it all went to shit. Which makes sense. Because, you know, whatever missteps he's made, he was the heart and soul of Blizzard. He was the original founder. We're on the last green bubble, or whatever this is. I actually don't know. I should have bubbled. Oh well. Bubble now. Just baking some bears. Cooking them. I should use the should use this inner focus whenever it's up, honestly, especially on the... Which one is cheaper? Or which one's more expensive? It's the Holy Fire. I could have just let him die. I did not need to do that. Enchant Boots Spirit. I have that one. Darn it. Wait. Now we'll use it. It also doesn't give a cooldown. Morheim really was the heart and soul of Blizzard. Now the company has none of it left. And it feels that way to me. I mean, now it's a Microsoft company, so... Activision, Blizzard King, a Microsoft company. At that point, the Blizzard portion of it is so watered down. What's interesting, though, is what Microsoft is doing to their Xbox division, which is to say murdering it. Literally murdering their own brand reputation in the most disgusting way imaginable. I've never seen anything quite like this. I likened it to New Coke on LinkedIn, which many of you might not even know what that reference is, but there was a long time ago. Coca-Cola got the brilliant idea to introduce New Coke, And there's like 100 conspiracy theories about why. But everyone hated New Coke so much that they had to introduce Classic Coke. Basically, switch back to the old formula and reintroduce it as Classic Coke, which I don't. You've probably seen that it's called Classic Coke for at least a quarter century now, all because they tried to introduce new Coke, and it failed so hard that they almost destroyed their entire brand. But that's what Microsoft is doing right now with the Xbox. It's kind of weird to watch. Yeah, they are absolutely slaughtering it. Morheim founded Blizzard with Adhem, yes. So Adhem was a co-founder, but if Morheim was the heart and soul of Blizzard, I would say Adhem was the money guy, which is not my favorite. That's not what Blizzard needs. Blizzard did not need the money guy again, and he's the one who came back and tried to do mobile games. So all the mobile game stuff you can blame Adhem for. Ooh, shit. Oh, I fucked that up. Alright, now it's going to delay us. Roar is going to spawn while this is happening. I think we got him though. There we go. Alright, he might spawn right after. We'll sit in front. I need to do the Fear Ward again. Unless I still have it. He never even cast Fear. So I can do it once and it'll last 2 cycles. Alright, that's good to know. Yeah. As soon as Morheim was gone, that was basically it. At least in my book. Damn. I'm getting real lucky with the roar hits here. I mean, he's the hardest mob, so it's kind of weird that he's going down like a chump every time. By the way, if you want to avoid the curse, you can use the stun here too. The curse just lowers your healing though, and you're not taking any damage, so it really doesn't matter. Blizzard mobile games have become extremely scummy. I think it's partly because of Microsoft. It was definitely Activision, because Diablo Immortal was under the Activision Blizzard, right? And but by that point it was like the partnership with a Chinese company, I believe, because the whole plan was to go mobile for China, which is why it was pay to win. Let's see, what is this? What are you doing here? Go away. Why must the hardest part of Kara40 raiding be to get enough people to actually raid Kara40? Well, now it scales down to 35, so it's not that bad. But I mean, you still have to get good people. That's kind of the thing. Is like even one person who's a little bit of a deadhead. Ironic me using that term. Can really fuck up the whole raid. And right now I would say that Nordinar is suffering from Ambershire disease because a lot of people moved to Ambershire. So it's been very difficult for, like, we have Absolution, our guild. I have struggled so hard to find new members. I guess I haven't been doing a very good job of it though. I'm not a very good guild leader, to be honest. You had naive hopes that MS would push Blizzard into doing more with the StarCraft IP because of how well they treat Age of Empires, but so far nothing. No, they did do something. Are you not aware of this? Microsoft sold a license for StarCraft to a Korean company. So the next StarCraft will be a Korean company. So you got your wish. Congrats. As Pirate Software would say, you got everything you asked for and nothing you wanted. I'm sorry. That was mean. That was mean to you. Does he want a group? What's he doing? Ah, there it is. Is he trying to do roar? Where'd that warlock go? If he wants roar, I'll just invite him. Unless he's hardcore. Where did he go? That's weird. Alright. After this one spawns, then we'll be back in the loop. Where is it? Is this... Alright, the fear timer's down. All my buffs are down. I'll just get the important one up. No, you dick! Oh. Alright, fine. I'm waiting for roar. Looks like it might be a competition for him as well. If so, I have to, Is this guy hardcore or something? Just invite him. Okay. Gonna be like that. Weird. I don't know what he was doing. Strange behavior for a warlock. Do I still have the fear ward? I don't. He might fear me. Actually, I got him. He's gonna run away now. Haven't thought about pirate software in a long time. Wonder if he's still saving his mana gem from the army. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I think he's trying to move on. And everyone else has sort of moved on, so it's all good now. People will know not necessarily to listen to him on certain topics. Or something. Trying to be optimistic. Maybe the Korean company can do something well with the RTS genre. If anyone would, it would be a Korean company. They have more reverence for the StarCraft brand, I think, than Blizzard does at this point. They bled StarCraft 2 for years and killed it. Yeah. Yeah, they did. I think it's just... It's like... No one's really pouring their heart and soul into it anymore. It's just a job to most of the people there. You could chalk that up to, you know, not being youths, or I don't know. Just the way that they hire people is different now, like much different than when I was hired, for example. Not saying that I'm necessarily better than any of them in terms of like a development skill, just that passion for games. And by the way, if you don't have passion for games, I don't know what you're doing in the game industry, but a lot of people, I've even like posted or seen posts on LinkedIn that are like, yeah, it's, you know, it's just a job. I treat it like a job, and then I go home. I don't even play games. And it's like, what? That's shocking to me, because there's so many better industries to make money. Like, if you just want to make money, why would you do games? Games are not the industry to make a bunch of money in. It's just not. It's because the new people working on these IPs have no emotional attachment to it. I would think that they would hire them based on having some sort of emotional connection to the properties, to these intellectual properties, but then again, it may just be Microsoft hires. And I can tell you I can tell you with some amount of certainty that the person who is now in charge of the Xbox division, who was the head of Activision, has never made a game in her life, so I don't know what she's doing or why she's bike. Because the new people, she's played Scrabble and Yahtzee, so that's good enough for gaming experience. Well, she claims to have played World of Warcraft when she was younger. I don't know what that really means in terms of experience. I don't know how that would qualify you to be a visionary leader for an entire company based on that. Like, if I went to any job and said, oh, I played your games when I was a kid. Oh, well then you should be in charge of our entire division of all games. That would never happen. Never. Oh, sweet. Freebies. Oh shit. I think Rage Paw's about to claim another victim. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No, wait. Wait. Watch out. Oh shit. What? What am I doing? Boom. Let's do it. Let's kill Rage Paw. This is gonna be rough though. Oh shit, he's coming for me. Oh. Ah! Royal Mallet. Nice. No headrest. Oh, she left. Well, it was nice to have a friend for a little bit. Goodbye, Goblin Queen. You think that Timber Mahole raid will finally add some post-tier 2.5 main hand fist weapon to make fist a viable post-nax loadout again? Good question. I hope so. I really hope so. I also hope that there's like a really nice axe. And I want a legendary dagger. Before I die, I want to see a legendary dagger. I want Garona's dagger. That's what I want. That's supposedly King's Fall's Garona's dagger, but it's not legendary, which is kind of fucking stupid then. Maybe an upgrade quest for King's Fall to make it a legendary. Maybe you have to go through Caverns of Time and revisit the events of King's Fall That is Garona killing King Lane. That would be pretty cool. You're a huge fan of Warcraft 3 and Classic WoW. If they asked me to make these games better, I'd be sure as hell to pour my heart and soul into it. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you that Warcraft 3 Reforged, the only reason that Warcraft 3 Reforged was not a festering pile of shit was because one individual who did pretty much all the levels did pour his heart and soul into it. And without him, it would have been so much worse. So incredibly worse. And he doesn't get any real credit for it. And then they laid him off. So imagine that. Imagine pouring your heart and soul into something and then getting laid off. But that is corporate game development now. It's just how it is. I would be more disgusted, but I've sort of worn out my ability to be disgusted, because every time I think that I have seen the depravity reach its peak, it somehow finds another mountain to climb and leaps over it like the fucking Hulk. Anyways. Am I even going to be able to sleep tonight? Oh shit. Stun. Okay, got him. Oh, he's dead. He's so dead. Damn. That's fun when it... Hey, we did it. Alright, what are we at now? Reputation, Timbermaw. We are honored. Let's kill Roar and see if he still gives derp faction. If he still gives faction, maybe I'll stay camped here. Actually, what? I'm not sure, 100% sure what faction I need. Was it? I think it is Exalted. I think it might be Exalted. So if we're honored now, what does it take to get to Exalted? 12,000. And then each one of the headdresses gives... Is it 25? I think it's 25. So we need... No, it's 5 for 25. I did the maths before, but I forgot them. Yo. Anyways, as long as these still give faction, this little circle here seems to be the best way to do it, at least as a solo. Yeah, you are dead. He almost feared me. Wait, is that not the okay, there it is. Yeah, we're still getting 25 for Overlord Roar. Okay. We'll kill one of these just in case, see if it gives faction, and then I'm gonna have to do maths. Or as Americans say, math. He resisted the stun. What a dick. Okay, 5. So, thoughts on Priest Tauren and Warlock Dwarves? It doesn't really make sense. Dwarves are kind of anti-magic, so becoming a Warlock doesn't make a lot of sense. Tauren worship the Earth Mother, so becoming a priest doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anything natural, druids make sense, but not the other stuff. Let's go see how much a turn-in gives. I actually don't remember. As much as I don't want to lose my little spot here or get murdered on the way out, which is a distinct possibility. Maybe we'll do it the smart way and kill this one and sneak out the side. No reason to throw caution to the wind. Plus we need these anyways. Tauren Rogue? Yeah, no thank you. Talk about immersion breaking. I don't know, that's, I mean, one of the reasons that I like Classic is because of the racial class combinations not just being like, anyone can do anything. Like, I like those sorts of limitations. They make the world more interesting. Though some of them are questionable still. Undead Priest. I guess. Guess you could justify it. Alright. Feathers for Grazzle. I believe... Is he the one that I should be doing this turn-in with? Okay. So, 50. For how many? Wait. For 5. 50 for 5. So... Where is the calculator? There you are. I need 1,200 headdresses to get from honored to exalted. Is that right? No, it's not. It's honored to revered. Right? Yeah. Crap. What do I have? Let me see. I think I threw some in the bank, but I'm not 100% sure. Is it revered I need or exalted? That's the thing. I don't remember. That's it? I don't have any extras? Shit. It's gonna take forever. Alright, let's just go double check at the vendor and see. See what I actually need. Also, there's a new quest up here I just noticed. The Grim Totem totally have rogues? Yeah, I suppose so, huh?
You wish to speak?
Forces of Jadenar. Oh god.
Winds be at your back.
I mean, maybe. What? How many quests do I have? I'm full. Stone Gear Search in Dunmarog. The Ajara Dampening. These quests are all over the place. I do need to get a tune for MC if I'm going to do it. I don't know which one that is, though. Or if it's any of these. Though I can't get it tuned until I'm like 50-something, so it doesn't matter yet. Let's go to Timbermaw Hold and see what the enchants I need are. I remember telling myself that they're exalted, but I can't remember. And I may as well go see if I can pick up one of them already, now that I'm honored. I think the best part of WoW Classic is that there's no Volpera. Such a strange addition. Is that new? Why do I think that's new? Just don't remember that for some reason. No, there's Blood Venom Falls. Okay. Gotta get the writing skill. Volpera over Ogre is like the biggest crime in a Warcraft game. Absolutely agree. 100% agree with that. Can't believe they still don't have Ogres. I have not been paying attention to herbs for a long time. I haven't been going herbing with this character when I should be every day, honestly, given the pricing. Given the pricing on herbs, I should be getting herbs every day, especially Dreamfoil. And Golden Sansam is stupid overpriced. I think the problem is that she's not level 60 yet, and since it's slow and steady, you lose XP if you die, so if I just run out in random directions, I'll get murdered. There are level 50 plus things here that could definitely do some harm. The ogre models are probably not easy to work with. They're definitely not easy to work with. But Turtle Well already did some work on that. Because shit, where is it? Because oh, he got it. Grom's blood. Let's see if I can get that one. Super WoW put the sparklies on everything, and it's kind of harshing on my fun. Where are the toys? Carved ogre idol. Look, I am ogre. Ogre cannot ride. So maybe you're right. Maybe that's why. If you can't get a riding animation on him, I guess you can make him run like Tauren do. Though I would love to see an ogre mount. And they may have to make their own custom ogre model that can accommodate player assets better. Probably. Classic ogre models have their loincloth dedicated to their mesh, so they always have one on, regardless of what they wear. Well, you'd have to make their pants and stuff bigger to cover it, I suppose. Ogre Idol was removed from SNS rewards? Oh, that's right. I heard they were changing the slow and steady rewards. It's too bad. I mean, you got it so early too. It was quite the find. I was like, what? I should have done slow and steady a million years ago. I should have done slow and steady on Zenrai. If I could go back, I might have done that. If I knew what slow and steady was when I started playing, I might have done it for Zenrai. I mean, I spent months at 60 before I even tried raiding. So, probably wouldn't have made much difference in terms of timing. Baby Murloc was removed? No! When do you get that one? Did I get that one? Let me check. Well, you can always get the Baby Murloc from the quest reward. So you don't need to get it from slow and steady. I didn't get one yet. Maybe it's at level 50. Black Piglet is what I got for slow and steady. At level 20? Excuse me. I'll get killed. I don't want to deal with that. Let's go see about this enchantment. I'd have to fight my way to the herb, and then by the time I got to it, I'm pretty sure a druid would show up out of nowhere, running at breakneck speeds in cheetah form. Gone. Not that that's happened 100 times before or nothing. Oh, I gotta get my unarmed skill up. Stabs is low. Maces is low. Let's update my damage set then. Alright, so what? Question mark? Wait, what? Check mark. Okay, check mark. I think this should be the holy one. Yeah, probably. See if that makes a difference. Alright, here is Nafian. He wants me to kill the bears down there, so maybe now that I'm level 49... No, some of them are red. The orange ones I can do, but the red ones just murder. Too difficult. Oh, Baby Murloc Illusion. Ah, I never saw that. I've seen people use it on themselves, but I've never... So it's got to be post 49, so it's 50 or the 60 award. Or it was. Now it's not, I suppose. I seek... Not you. You! I seek... There we go. Enchant Weapon Agility. Oh! That's all I needed. So... Now I can enchant Zenrai. Zenrai's weapons, myself. Don't have to worry about... Actually, no, I can't, because this character's on the same account as Zenrai. But I can enchant Kinra's weapons with agility now, I suppose. Or other people's. Let's go look at that. Large Brilliant Shard, 6 Greater Eternal, 4 Illusion Dust, 2 Essence of Air. Huh. Only 2 Essence of Air. For some reason I thought it was 7. 64 golden mats though. Jesus H. Anyways, this is mostly for a stupid twink too. This is the dumbest shit ever. Alright, well, we've achieved that, so now we can do it. We may as well do it now, right? Stormreaper Fang. What level is this? 33. Did I? I didn't sell them, did I? Nope, here they are. Simple Dagger. We did all that to put 15 agility on this for a one-hit wonder build. I think I'm playing too much. I think it's time to admit that I'm playing too much. The only problem is I haven't moved the air stuff. Air element. All right, 6 Greater Eternal. 10 Large Brilliant. I don't have any. Oh, I do. This is the dumbest shit ever. Even that I'm considering this is just the dumbest shit. 14 of these. And 4 Essence of Air, which I'll have to grab from another character. Let's send that over from Keepus. Trying to think which which one did I put the which account did I put the twink on? 2 Essence of Air. Is it this account or not? It is. There she is. Varela. Alright. Alos should be getting a delivery. Oh, right. I sent a bunch of stuff to disenchant, so let's grab those as well. May as well do that all at the same time. And then lockbox goes to Zenrai. Should I wear this now? Oh, I'm already wearing one. 10 intellect, 3 stamina. No. I'll grab the look and then disenchant. Gothic. So whenever Keepus is overflowing with rune cloth, I turn them into rune cloth belts and then send them to Alosh to disenchant, which predominantly gives dream dust, which is great if people were still doing Denonzo's telebeam medleys and stuff, which I guess they are. Feels a bit wrong to look at 2 nearly fully next geared characters and go, I want to level another character again. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to level a different character. I just want to play Zenrai, honestly. Every other character feels like they're a secondary character in Zenrai's story. But that's just kind of how I think of things, if that makes sense. And so they're just supporting cast to whatever Zenrai is doing. Alright, but this simple dagger is for the stupid twink challenge, which I don't even know if I'm actually gonna do it or not. I've just been slowly building up the set to potentially maybe try. And this is part of it, and it's the dumbest part of it, but I'm just gonna see. So now this stupid dagger has plus 15 agility on it, and so I'll send it to my stupid twink. This is the one-hit wonder twink. And then, oh, you can't see this. Maybe I can switch it. That's stream elements. Can I modify this? Wait a minute. What if I increase this? What happens? Oh jeez, it made it worse. Hello? What the frick? Alright, I'm confused now. Because thought I'd clicked this and now it's all messed up. Weird. Looks like I can move that chat though. I'd like to move it all the way to the right side. But it's a strange interface for doing so. Hey! Alright. This is my one-hit wonder thing. What is it? I don't even know what the challenge is called. Anyways. Let me see here. So now I've got simple dagger. Can she? She can't offhand. So she can't dual wield. I was going to dual wield and have 2 of these plus 15 agilities, but she's got 63 agility. It's so stupid. This is so dumb. She's got 63 agility at level 1. This is just the dumbest thing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess it's just for my own personal amusement. This is so stupid. Anyways. Offhand is the Furbolg medicine sack. Level 1 lunatic. Oh. You can do that? Wait, but that requires like, how would you even get the level 1 lunatic to have that much faction with them? Or does it not require anything? Furbolg medicine pouch. Not collected. Binds when picked up. If I could get her to... It looks like it doesn't have a requirement on it. Either that or it's honored. Ah. You want to give me more items to hunt? If you could maybe make a list in my Discord, I'd be curious. It's sort of something I do on the side when I'm not playing more serious characters, I suppose. But I do kind of enjoy the theory crafting of it. So I'm not sure I want to be told. Anyways, Alosh, I guess, is done because she doesn't need any more faction with Timbermaw. Let me just double check. Right, because she is an enchanter, and now I have the enchants I wanted. Perfect. All right, I guess I'm sending her back to Stormwind. Despite being dead, you still get faction rep for the kills? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Main easy thing is some of the 0 level requirements vendor sold rings because their item level is high enough to be enchanted. I see. I see, yeah. Getting a level 0 or level 1 ring has been something I was like, do jewel crafters have a level 1 ring? And they did not. And then I found the mood ring, but then if you... The mood ring doesn't accept enchants from the jewel crafter because it requires it to be a higher level item. And the mood ring has no level on it. So you can't use the mood ring to cheese a level 1 lunatic ring. But I'd be curious to see where I could potentially cheese up a ring. And then the other thing I was looking at was optimal bow. Right now I have this cadet's bow, but I remember fishing a bow out of a lake somewhere and it being better. Mood ring does not. Eye level 10. I see. Minuscule diamond ring does. Eye level 40. Okay. Minuscule diamond ring comes from where? That's one of the vendor ones, right? From the goblin guy, right? Is that in This weapon is no longer a dagger, technically. For level 1 lunatic, you mean? Vendor down in Booty Bay. Oh boy. Wasn't planning to go there, but maybe I will. Trick or treat. No, I'm a bat. What is this statue? When was that put there? Has that always been there? Oh, he's got a skull on him. Okay. It's the half-eaten mutton chop. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have that somewhere. Or did I get rid of it? Crap. I might have gotten rid of it. Or did I leave it on one of my lowest level characters that I never play? Might have left it on one. One-handed mace, so human racial. Oh, of course. We should go put these on the auction house. Who am I kidding with this? I mean, it's 10 silver. Okay, I'll get one bag slot. I mean, I'm not supposed to use her for anything, really. I could just use her as additional storage, though, if I wanted to. Goblin racial too? For dagger, yeah. Oh. Oh, Goblin racial also has mace. That's right. I forgot that. Alright, it's now 3:33 a.m. here. We killed Mephistроth long ago, and I've stayed on much longer than I thought I would. So I think I'm going to call it a night. And hopefully next week, my stupid dagger will drop. And all the pain and agony of not getting my stupid dagger for weeks and weeks and weeks will be left behind. Though who really knows? Goblin. Oh, dagger and mace. Yeah, yeah. So Goblin could, if they could dual wield. I don't think a level 1 can dual wield for anything. Right? Because it's for level 1 lunatic. The point of this character was to, like, find sneaky ways to hide in, like, bushes and stuff, and then just rail on people with the bow long distance. Because I know that you get double attack power for agility on a hunter. I hope that dagger comes by, but keep those expectations. My expectations couldn't be any lower. It's still frustrating when it doesn't happen, though. We've gone over a year with a single Geddon binding, but 5 Gar bindings. That's true. I had heard rumor multiple times that if one drops, then the other one's supposed to drop, but it doesn't seem to be true at all. Some bullshit someone fed me. Alright guys, no, I really gotta go to bed. Thanks for joining me again. Next up will be... Assuming I don't stream anything else, next up will be... I think there's some Molten Core at some point. Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. But otherwise it'll be Thursday for Nax with Whiskey Warriors, and then AQ40 with Whiskey Warriors on Friday, and then Saturday-ish, Sunday-ish, depending on your time zone, another Kara40 attempt. So I'll see you guys then, and I'll be thinking about this video. It might go to my Patreon first, and I'll like test case it there and see if there's a visceral reaction, but otherwise expect it on YouTube. Alright guys, good night, good journey, good luck.